Alright, so here's a little update. So about what I was talking about. Initially in the proposal, I'm sorry, excuse me for it being 30 minutes long. I do have a tendency to kind of dissertate a little bit longer than normal, but ideally it's just because I'm trying to get it all out there. I think that could be a lot of the problem of why I hesitated on creating a channel in the first place is, just having all these ideas in your head and not I'm not the type to always write them down. I did so in the past, and I have a history of either losing it or destroying it, or something happens to where it's like I regret even having to write it down because all that time wasted on something that I can clearly just remember. But my point here is, and I'm already dissertating, the thing is about the actual proposal. So if I didn't actually highlight this or mention anything thereof, what I wanted to do was actually build the channel from YouTubers. So I imagine starting out, look, I only have a couple viewers. I probably have like 2 subscribers by this point. I'm not expecting anything miraculous at this, anytime soon. But here's the plan: is I want everyone to take part in it, and the creation of it. So that means the creation of it, the removal of some things, some features, adding some features. So say I made this video, the first proposal, right? Somebody goes on that video and goes, hey, I like what you did there. I see what you're doing. But, in my opinion, if you were to try to implement something like that, maybe you ought to go this route, or when editing your videos, maybe using this software, or trying this or trying that. People that are adding this kind of stuff are going to be what helps build the channel. This is the whole point of it. I want, in the end of it all, look back 5-10 years from now, and actually have people look at the channel and go, man, we did this. This is like the first YouTube-based built channel, where every YouTuber, just a viewer, content viewer, has a part in creating this channel. Anything you guys say, I'm thinking, if it seems, I'll implement it. Put it that way. I'll implement it unless it seems like it's going to be against company policy, not my company, but terms and conditions of YouTube and whatnot. Not trying to offend anybody in any of their communities and stuff like that. I'm not that kind of guy. So implementing stuff like that's probably going to kill our channel. Probably not going to do that. But what I want to do is allow you guys to take part in this. And look, like I said, 5-10 years from now, we'll probably have, my goal is to get to 1 million subscribers. If I get to 1 million subscribers, I will actually be able to see how important this is, and I will make this literally my full-time job, building and making sure we uphold ourselves to building a solidly YouTube viewer-based channel. So what you're seeing is what you want to see. You're creating it. So if you're mad that it's not a channel that you're favoring, well, you guys did it. We're all responsible for creating it. So if it sucks, we created something that sucks. Let's fix it. If it's good, hey, we all contributed in making this channel. And look, I'm not here to take all the credit. These are just ideas. This might get me off. This might put me in a very good position. But what this mostly is going to do is open more doors for me to open more doors for you. That's the point of the proposal title of help me help you. I believe in the bartering system, man. I believe that we all should contribute, and look, if we all pitch in, we should all get paid. We should all be happy. But see, to other people, being paid a lot of money extensively and all the time is, to them that's a good thing. They seek that. Me, not necessarily. I don't actually see. Not saying that I don't like money. Trust me, money's a necessity nowadays. But it's not. I'm not at a point in my life as I was before, where money was like here. Money is just money, okay? But what we can do, what I can do with money, is like make your lives better. Like, one of the things I wanted to do was pick up homeless people along the way, my trips. So like while I'm vlogging, like I'll set up my car once I get my license back. Yes, I'm still waiting on that. Over 10 years. Long story, and I'll definitely make a vlog about that. But on topic, what I wanted to do was take these trips, take you guys on the trip of vlogging across, the nation, maybe even going across different countries. But the thing is picking up people along the way and just pulling over, being like, of course, I'll ask you guys while I'm vlogging, because I want to do some live vlogs at some point where I'm mobily, on the road, and then you guys tell me what you think. I'll be like, hey, homeless guy right here, looks like he could use a ride. What do you think, YouTube? And based off of what your responses are, I might even give him a ride. And here's the thing is, when I give people rides, like, look, I got places I got to be. So, that being said, I would pick this guy up with the intention of taking him wherever we're going. So, I mean, I'll drive him wherever he's got to go, but if we can, I was thinking about, like, in a sense, taking him with me. So, all expenses paid, clothes, whatever we need to do to get this guy's smell off, or whatever. Because if we, look, if it's in my car, dude's getting a change of clothes, right? We're definitely going somewhere to get a fucking nice, excuse my French, a nice shower, and get some new clothes, get some food, and talk about what we're gonna do for these next few days on our trip, or however long the trip is. And maybe on the way back, drop him off, or who knows? If the guy seems legit, if the guy just fell on some hard times, and it looks like, YouTube thinks that, maybe he deserves a chance, we might even hire a person like that and bring him on our team. See, that's the kind of stuff I want to do. And I want people to feel like equally a part, like they all have the same amount of opportunity as anyone else to achieve. Look, if this is something that you want to be a part of, now would be the time to start being a part of it. I'm not saying that because I want views. I'm telling you because if this thing actually hits the ground running at some point, because people see this as like, hey, I want to be a part of this, you don't want to be overlooked. You don't want to be overpassed. And I'd like for whoever's there from ground zero to be a part of this all the way through, so we can look back and say, we did that. So that being said, here's a little update on my proposal, I guess you could say. I'm going to keep doing this, try to do this at least once a week, so that way I can keep you guys updated, whoever's listening. I don't even know if anybody's watching this. But who knows? Soon enough, according to YouTubers, you're just waiting for that day, that one little break. So what I'm doing is going to wait for you to reply. The more I get your responses, the more I can figure out how we're going to pertain to this, like how we're going to build on this. Like, I don't want to do this alone, as I said before. I want to know that we all contributed to this. Because I'm not a guy who goes, oh yeah, I did that. I created that. That was all me. Like, dude, no, not happening. So, just help me help you. Alright? So, this is the bagel. The real bagel, by the way. I'm noticing that people are actually typing on my names. Keep in mind, before I ever chose my company names or my actual nicknames or my aliases, I made sure I Googled the hell out of this stuff, alright? So there's nobody that has my names, alright? I recently looked up. Now there's already a guy who changed his name to The Bagel, which mine is the B4G3L. That is me, okay? Owner of Bagel Juice. The company Bagel Juice. It's not a well-established company. This is just, it's my private company that I've, kind of like my logo. Imagine it's me. Anyone who knows me knows that's me. It was pimp juice before, when I was immature and all that stuff. And, I kind of was thinking, bagel juice was one of those, like, I was trying to think of the nastiest thing on earth. And for some odd reason, when I was really hungover, it was like freshman year, I was like, bagel juice. Ew. Like, just the idea of, like, a plain bagel sitting in water. And you got bagel juice, like ew. Like, just, so I was trying to think of the nastiest thing, and I'm like, that's me. Because I was at a point in my life where I felt my lowest. So honestly, I ended up sticking with a name that probably closely resembles my the harsh realities of my past. The harsh times. But I think those are the things that you grow on. And so let that be a lesson learned, is that don't be afraid to be yourself. Don't be afraid to like the things that you like and not like the things you don't. Let that be a lesson. If there's anything that you can take away from this, if anybody's ever watching, is that your number one mission should always be the best you. All right, don't be anyone else, because you can't be as good as anyone else being someone else. You can only be as good, if not better, being yourself. All right, and this is how people get noticed for, in competitions and whatnot. It's not so much that they're more determined. It's that they know who they are. They're not suffering from an identity crisis. They're actually creating the identity themselves in the process. So you do the same thing. I'm doing it. Let's all do it. If this is something that you want to do, and I know this isn't a part of the topic, but consider this like your moment of inspiration. If this is something that you want to do, if vlogging is something that you want to do, if this culture, this community is something you want to be a part of, do it. Don't be like me and wait till you're 32 to start actually doing something about it. All right, so that's me, the bagel. I'm out.